Well, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you shall find your girl in her practice. Well, hello, welcome back to Yoga with Erky. How are you guys doing today? Hopefully, all is well. I don't have the chat up just in case, because every once in a while, somebody comes in and sometimes I can't see them. There we go. Chat's there. How are you doing? Happy Sunday. Welcome back to another one in this lovely practice today. Hopefully you can see me well. Just making sure the lights look good, everything look good. I'm just checking everything out. How's everybody doing? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Me singing off key. Today practice, I have blocks for building in strength today as I hit myself. Building in strength, so we're going to do a little block work today. If you don't have none, it's okay. We can modify. We'll throw it in. If you don't have blocks, these ones I have, I love these. These are my favorite. They're quartz. You can actually get them like, I think Five Below have them for a good price, for real cheap. A nice price. I have some Five Below ones. I don't know if these ones, some of them I got, I think these ones are from Five Below. I got these are some nice ones. I had them for years. So I'm sitting nice and comfortable, crisscross applesauce sitting on my sit bones. Getting myself into my space, just breathing, enjoying the atmosphere, inhaling, exhaling, using our breath here. Go ahead, move your neck from one side and then move your neck to another side. Go ahead, rolling your neck. I'm rolling it from the left to the right. I'm switching directions to the right to the left. Go ahead, roll your shoulders back. Go ahead, roll your shoulders forward. Take both hands, extend it out. Turn your palms facing up. Go ahead, turn your palms facing down. And crisscross applesauce uncomfortable. You can have your legs straight, always. And if you're still too tight, you can sit on a block, you can sit on a bolster. You can do anything if your hips are a little tight. Go ahead, turn your palms up to the sky again. Exhaling, turning your palms down. Go ahead, bring both hands together. Bring them all the way up to the sky. Open up gold pose here. Just breathing for a second. Go ahead, turn to the left and turn to the right. One more time. Left, left, left. And to the right, to the right. Bringing both hands up to the sky. Your arms should be really working it, building strength in her arms. And go ahead, bringing her hands forward in any amount. So if you crisscross applesauce, you bring your hands nice and forward, tucking your chin into your chest, really elongating that spine here. Breathing in and out here. You can shake your head yes and no if you like. Release some pressure on the back of your neck. Take your right hand to the right side. Take your left on top of your right here and stretch everything on your left. From your fingertips all the way down to your hip. If your hip lifts up, it's quite all right. It's quite all right. Go ahead, bring your hands to the middle. Take your left hand on the bottom, right hand on top, stretching everything onto our lovely right side here. Go ahead, bring your hands back down to the middle so you can get a little bit longer. If this is too much, you can always modify grabbing your block and placing your forearms on your block and then resting your head. If it's too much for you right now. And gently roll yourself up one vertebra at a time. Let's go ahead, roll your torso. And then switching directions. Take the right hand to the left knee. Take your other hand, your left hand behind you, and twist your body to the left. Untwist, take your left hand to your right knee. Take your right hand behind you, twist your body to the right. Hold it in here. Go ahead, twist your body to the front. And then we're going to transition ourselves to our hands and knees. Making sure your knees are underneath your hips. And your hands are underneath your shoulders. We're going to drop down, do some lovely cat-cows. Yogi's choice, either toes planted flat or toes tucked down, whatever's comfortable for you. So wherever your toes are, if you got more space in your ankles, you can go that way, or you can go that way, whatever's comfortable. You got modifications. Drop your belly, forehead up to the sky. With a nice deep breath in for cow. Exhaling fully and completely rounding our body, bringing our chin to our chest for cow. Dropping our belly, forehead up to the sky. Cow. Switching. Cat pose. Cow. Inhale. Exhale. Really using that breath. Belly. Pushing it out. Using that lovely belly breath. Deep inhale into your belly and exhaling from your belly. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Tuck your toes down. Push all the way back. First downward dog of the day. Pushing your hands away with your arms. Really planting your fingers and tips into the ground in your palms. Holding here, getting your tailbone up to the sky as best as able to drop all the way down to the ground. Feet together touch, knees same size as a yoga mat, and gently bring your forehead down to the ground. Reset. Child's pose. Really making that child pose active, stretching out the top half of your body so you're elongating the top half. Really stretch as you can. Go ahead, bring yourself up back onto your hands and knees. Tuck your toes down, push all the way back. Downward facing dog yet again. And this time, go ahead and pedal your knees. Turn your head from side to side. Modification is on your knees. And just bringing your feet back one by one. That is a nice modification. If downward dog is too much for you at the moment, just build yourself up to that, building that strength. Deep breathing. Go ahead, drop down to your knees again, toes to touch. Push all the way back to child's pose. Hands forward, making an active child pose. Bring your fingertips all the way, spreading them out onto the mat. Really elongating the top half of your torso here. And just breathe. Resetting your breath. Thanking your body for the things you can do. And thanking your body for the things you are working on. Be gentle, be kind to your body. Your practice. Take your time. Go ahead and roll it on up. Drop down to the ground. Back. Sitting. Sitting on up. And let's flick our fingers. We're going to build strength in our arms and forearms. So we're going to cheat and build these muscles up. So we're going to flick our fingers. I learned this in inversion class. I'm going to finish that class. I can get my credits. Doing inversions, doing, flipping upside down. I got to finish that certificate. I really do need to finish. I got to email them and finish it. I got so many classes to watch and read. Ugh. So much stuff to read. So much unlocking so much. I think I'm like maybe halfway through. Just got to finish it and get my credits. Go ahead, flick your fingers. You want to flick it here? Too much? You're like, oh, tired. Take a break. Okay. And then go back to it. Building strength in your forearms. Oh, you'll feel it. Doesn't take long. Doesn't take long. Building strength in these muscles. A cheap way to build strength in your muscles without doing like a million push-ups. So that's a beautiful thing. If we don't have to do 150 push-ups, I'm here for it. 5-10 good push-ups, maybe 20. I think I do. In the one class I do, I think I do about between 20 to 30 push-ups. I think I'd be mad about that. 5 is good. 5 is good on a good day. All right, couple more seconds of this. Maybe let's count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I'm ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Shake out your wrist after you've been flicking it. Roll your wrist. Take your left hand, take your right hand, grab your left fingertips and just stretch out your arm here. You can practice that anytime. That builds the muscle and strength here. Good for you. Go ahead, switch. Take your, it's raining, and it's raining. Take your, my left hand, my right fingertips. I'm teaching backwards. Right to the dogs. My neighborhood has a lot of dogs, sorry. All right. Let's start with this strength practice. So I'm going to use my blocks. We're going to do push-ups. I put them at the top of my mat. We're going to do push-ups on the knees. We're going to build strength in our arms to help us build strength in our muscles to do chaturanga. So chaturanga pose for you, don't know, is when you go to high push-up, low push-up. So usually when we're doing like a vinyasa or a hatha yoga, that's like a breathwork movement. But sometimes in class, they'll cue up words and like chaturanga is a high push-up to a low push-up. So what I mean is sometimes if you go to a class that's like a power yoga, you start with like downward dog and then you shift your hips forward and then your plank pose, high and then low. This is where you're holding your chaturanga before you drop down. Not flop, but drop down nicely. Right? So in this class, we're going to build some strength in that. So enjoying this lovely morning stretch. So I'm going to start on my knees. We're going to be in cat-cow position. And then you're going to find where your core is engaged for you to do a push-up. So that means bringing your hands a little bit forward and shifting your hips forward. So you should be like in a lovely angle. So find yourself where you're engaging in your core and in your hips. All this is activating. And then place the blocks where it's comfortable for you. So I'm a tall girl. I got boobs. So I like to bring my, that's the one thing they don't tell you. They always have your arms here. My arms up because I can't do it. Look, what is this? That hurts. Like I'm into my chest. That's just way too much. So open up your arms if you have the girls. If you don't have the girls, then you can more power for you. I'm jealous. Got the girls. And we're going to shift ourselves forward. And we're just going to lower down. That's one. And lift up. Woo. Lower down. And lift up. That's two. Lower down. And lift up. That's three. Push it back for a second. We're going to take a break and we're going to do three more. Woo. Wow. You can feel it. You can feel it. You can feel it. Boom. 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 So thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting. Welcome. I always have to remember to say that because apparently with the analytics with YouTube is if you say you like to like it, people actually like the video when you said it. That's what they say. Well, that's what they say. Hopefully it's true. All right, fellow yogis, let's go forward again. We got this. Woo! Good. One more. Woo! Building strength. My one friend, Molly Mall, remember that with her classes, I like to go to her class. I just don't want to like when I want to do yoga. One of my favorite yoga teachers to go see. She make us do the she make us do the paw claws, what she called the puma claws, where you're in plank, which is great also, where you have one, you shift yourself here and you're like here and you're building strength. Woo! Ciao. Took me a long time to get that. She should be very proud that I did that. Should be very proud. So let's stretch out all that lovely work, bringing our tailbone back, forehead to the ground. Just breathe. Take that left hand of yours and bring it to the side, stretch it out, and bring it behind you. Take your opposite hand, the right hand, bring it to the side, bring it behind you. Maybe you can grab the back of your hand, kind of release some of your shoulder. If you're able to make it, if you can't, put your hands on your hips back here if you can. If not, you can use a strap. If you're able to, you can lift it up. I cannot see how tight my shoulders are. They do not go that way. I tried so many times. Oh, there we go, a little bit. Oh, that's a hard one. Drop it down. Bring yourself up one vertebra at a time. My goal is to get my shoulders in. That's the goal. Will we get there? We don't know. Let's sit back down on the ground, shake out our arms, and then we're gonna warm up. Saying, well, we're already warm, but we're going to do downward facing dog to plank. We'll do about 5 of them. So let's reset for a second. I'm gonna grab my so you can take a water break if you need to be. Oh my god, I didn't set my timer for working out. Oh no. Count it. And I started. My bad. Ooh, a little warm in here. It's like 76 degrees in my apartment. I turn the heat, I mean, the heat's been off, but I guess I should open up the window because it was chilly the other day. You never know here in the dirty bird. So I'm going to the back of my mat. All right, fellow yogis. So we're going to be on our hands and knees. Let's do a little slow. So we're going to bring our forehead up to the sky for cow. Around our back for cat. Dropping our belly, hit up for cow. Tuck your toes in, push it all the way back, downward facing dog. Now here's a challenge. You can go on your knees and bring yourself forward to plank, or you can go for the gusto, or you're all the way back and then shift your hips forward to plank. Push it back. That was one. Exhale. Push it back. Exhale. Push it back. Two more times. Exhale. Push it back. Last time. Exhale. Drop down your knees. And bring your knees up to the front of your mat. Sitting on your legs like this in hero pose. Rolling your shoulders back. Taking hero for a second. Take a little water, get a little strength in. Just go ahead and roll your neck. Roll your shoulders. You're doing a lot of work. Let's give them a break. Let's do hero rolling, bringing both hands up to the sky. Oh, actually, no. That's not. Let's sit on our butt. We're going to give some relief on our shoulders. I lied. Let's switch it up. We're going to do eagle arms. So we're going to bring both hands, goal pose. Bring them palms facing each other in your goal pose. We're going to take the right hand to get underneath your left and stretch out. Oh, yeah. That's it. This is a nice shoulder stretch. If you can't make it, so take your time. Go where you can with your arm. And you can cross your arm over. That's it for you. It's like giving yourself a hug, kind of, sort of. Stretching out your shoulders. It's amazing. If you clasp your hands together, it's fantastic. This is like one of my favorites. Because I just release all. This is like, I like doing this one. I like, what's the other one I use for my shoulder? This the other one. I do the thread the needle. Oh, beautiful pose. Release the shoulder. Go ahead, unwind. Let's shake out your shoulders. Back to the goal post, facing each other. Let's take that lovely left hand underneath the right. Woo! Hold it in here. Hopefully you have a little smile. Just breathe. Definitely releasing the pressure in my shoulders. My shoulders are tight. It's like your clavicle muscles like stretching out. Oh my God, it feels amazing. All right, uncross. Shake out your shoulders. Shake out your shoulders. You know, I gotta add my own stuff to it. You know, I'll be doing the most. So back onto our hands and knees. We're gonna push back to downward facing dog. We're gonna take that right leg up to the sky. Bend that knee, open up that hip. If that's not for you today, you can modify drop down, bring that leg up and turn that way. Just make sure your knees are at least hip level, hip width. Hold it in here, looking underneath your armpits. And stretching that leg up back into three-legged dog. Go ahead, bring that right foot up to meet your fingertips. Drop down to your knees. Holding it here for a low lunge. If you feel a little jazzy, maybe you can lift it up to a high lunge wherever you are in your practice, low or high. Bring both hands together. Bring your hands to namaste prayer hands. You can be high or you can be low, whatever is your jam. All right, drop both hands, taking that right foot back to meet the left. Push your hips back. Let's go forward again still. Shifting your body forward in that plank or onto your knees, wherever you're at. Lowering all the way down. Down to the ground. To a baby cobra. If you like. King cobra. Pushing up. Or upward facing dog. Whatever floats your boat. I'm going to do king cobra. So I'll open my back up just a little bit more. And push back. All the way. Back down to child's pose. We're going to get the other side. Lift yourself back up. Back to your hands and knees. Reset for a second. Let's get into it. We're going to inhale our head up for cow. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, dropping our belly. Exhale, push back all the way to downward facing dog, making sure you're getting that upside down V. You can be high or you can be on your knees. Lifting up that leg, that left leg. Bending that knee, open up the hip, looking the same direction as your knee. If you're high like me, hitting the wall. Woo, climbing the wall. Go ahead and take that left foot to the top of your mat and drop down if you like to be there. Modification. If you're going for the gusto, you could be up in a high lunge. Making sure your hips going forward. Bing. And then you knee over your ankle. Arms, heart center, namaste prayer hands. If you're high or low, doesn't matter. Just breathe. Morning stretch, getting our Sunday on. Sunday. Just breathe. Go ahead, drop your hands down to the ground. Take that lovely left foot to meet the right, back in downward facing dog. Maybe pedal, shake your hips side to side, get a little bit of movement in. Oh, you know what we forgot to do? We forgot to shift the hips forward. Lower it down. Chaturanga. Lifting it up. Baby cobra, king cobra, upward facing dog. I'm up with and push back. Drop onto your knees. Child's pose. Oh, he's working. You can hear it in my breath. You working. Working and sweating. Go ahead, lift up. Woo. Woo. Reset. Take a break. Get some water. Stay hydrated. Sweat. Build some strength. We'll do those push-ups again. So we did like 6. Any more? We'll do a couple more. I said at least about 10. We got 6, so we got like 4 more to go. That's it, just 4 more. We'll do 2 for right now, and then do 2 more. We got it. We got it. Shift your hips forward. Lower down. Bring it up. You can plant your blocks a different way. Less low. Yeah. Now lift that up. We got 2 more after that. 2 more push. 2 more. We got it. You want to knock them out now? I think we should knock them out now. I might as well. Right? Low, high. You don't even have to use push-ups. You can do regular push-ups if you can. Whatever. Just building strength in your forearms. Well, we can knock them out. One more time. Push on back. We got it. Bringing my knees to the top of my mat. Rolling out my shoulders. We got this. And then we're going to do another flow. And then we're going to do flexibility. Right? That sounds so awesome. Go ahead, take another sip of water if you need to. I know I need to. I'm talking. I'm sweating. I'm doing all things. Let me open up my window just a little bit more. I'm burning up. Watch, not get more cold after this. Ooh. And we're going to go into it. We're going to do the flow. We're going to go into it. I believe in us. I believe in us. I believe in you and me. I believe we can do yoga. I believe that you are a yogi. Now, I know I'm off key. I apologize. I'll take a mental note. I cannot sing. I sound amazing in the shower. Water running. It's acoustics. The splashing. It's amazing. I don't like this in real life. I'm just telling people. What you see real life, what you see in real life in class. My students know. They're like, yeah, that seems like her. Give me my mat a little bit closer. Get closer, baby. What the heck is it? Oh, these are like popcorn. I eat so much popcorn. All right, my beautiful yogis, let's do a flow. I'm going to add a pose in too. It's up to you if you want to do it. You know, I'll show modification, but you know, let's start off. Let's go to it. Let's start off in downward facing dog. Fingers spread out. Legs are at least hip width apart. Take a breath. Exhale out. A deep breath in. Exhale out. Take a nice inhale. Exhale forward. Take a breath in. Exhale. Go ahead. Baby cobra, king cobra, or upward facing dog. Pushing it all the way back to downward facing dog. Taking that right foot up to the sky, bend that knee. Open up your hips, or you can lower it down. Same thing. Go ahead and straighten that leg, three-legged dog. And back. Right foot up to meet your hands, lifting up, high, lunge, or low. Wherever you are, bring your hands, I'm going to say prayer hands. And take both hands up to the sky. Take that right elbow, to the right knee. Take that left hand up to the sky. Drop that foot to the side. And we're here in side angle. Now, if you're down on the ground, you do the same thing too, modification. Place that right on the knee. Lift it up. Side angle. Modification. Might look a little bit opposite to you. And drop both hands. Shift your hips back. Take that right foot to meet your left. Back and downward dog. Exhale, forward. Lower and way down. Better on down. Lift on up. It's hard to breathe. Move forward. For upward, for baby cobra, king cobra, upward facing dog. Push all the way back to downward facing dog. Take that. Left leg up. Bend your knee. Modification. It's on your knees. Bending your knee. Oh, I'm doing that one good. Ooh. Straighten out that leg. Take that left foot. Always up your yoga. On the balls of your foot here. From crescent pose. Hands to heart center. Let me go the other way so you can see me. Hands to heart center. And I'll look opposite than you so you can see me. Drop that left onto that right knee. We're gonna right hand up to the sky. I'll probably look opposite to you. You're down the ground. Left knee, right hand up. Modification. Whew. So there it goes. Bring your foot down. Open it up. Nice opener. Your shoulders. Oh, open up your heart. Oh, dropping your hands down to the ground. Girl start. Bring that left to meet the right. And talking at the same time. Pushing your hips back. Downward facing dog. Last time through. Shift forward. Lower down, chaturanga. This one up. Baby cobra, king cobra, upward facing dog. I'm in king cobra. You're at upward facing dog. Drop down your knees and push back. Your hips, toes to touch, knees same side of your yoga mat, forehead to the ground. Just breathe. Reset your breath. Yourself, and we're going to do this. My favorite part. We're going to do yin, where we get to stretch nice and slow. We did the yang, and we're doing the yin. With enough strength in the shoulders. Our arms, we got to do the leg curves again. Just doing yoga where we focus on our legs. That sounds good. When we don't. Go ahead, lift on up. Oh, and then sit on your bone. Go ahead, switch your legs. Ooh, sitting in easy pose. Reset. Breathe. Make any adjustments you need to. I'm sweating. Sweating. Good. I'm feeling some heat. Talking. Teaching class. High, low, left and right. 10 push-ups. Well, actually more when we did chaturanga. We did more push-ups. I think we did about 15. So technically I kind of lied. And I feel a little guilty. 3. We just feeling straight. Get into it. The more you do it, the more you get better at it. There's no right or wrong. Take your time. I've been doing yoga for since I was 18. So I'm a million years old now. So a lot of years. And I've been teaching. The past 7 years I've been teaching yoga. 7? Yeah, I think it's 7. Yeah, I think it will be I have to look at my license. I officially got my license, and I didn't tell you when I complete. Yeah, I think it's been about 7 years I've been teaching. And prior 7 years, I'm putting that 7 years in I've been doing yoga for, I guess we'll say 27 years. So I did all hot yoga, and soul cave yoga, and Turtle. I haven't done goat yoga. I want to. I haven't done puppy. I love pets, but I don't want them on me when I'm trying to power, yin, yang, vinyasa, anything you can imagine. Meditation, all types of meditation. The what is it? That's hot yoga. What is it? The Brock yoga, where you do the really, yeah, with the breath of it. Yeah, I've done that. That's a lot. That helps you build the fire inside you to help you deepen breath into your lungs. So let's sit up on our sit bones, roll our shoulders back, stacking further up on top. Okay. Getting a line with our muscles here, and our muscles are spine. I want to say muscles. I didn't mean muscles. I meant spine. Just breathing, closing your eyes. I have my eyes closed, or you can have your gaze looking down. Look at about 45. All right. This is when we do the yin portion of our practice. Go ahead, stretch out both legs. We do Chinese style yoga here. We're going to open our legs hip width apart before we do a full split. We'll do a Chinese style yoga split where your legs are not all the way open, but just a little bit. Go ahead, fold forward. If any amount, I'm going to use my block. Or you can use a strap. And just fold yourself forward. Any amount. You're hinging at your hips. And that's just breathing in. And in and out. And making sure my sound. I think last time I had a class, I don't know, my sound disappeared in my one video, but I know it, yeah. I know the way all the sound bar all of a sudden disappeared. We see. And just hold it here. So you can use your block if you like. Resting your chin into your chest, rounding your back. If that's too uncomfortable, you can sit on up and just grab where you need to grab. So, but making sure you're hinging forward. A little heart opener, giving each other a little bit LOVE. Just breathing. How are you doing today? Happy Sunday. Sunday to yoga. Just enjoying the day. It was raining, so I'm going to go hang out with Monterey later. That's French for mother. I don't know French. That's the only soft word I know. Never been to France, though. Been to Italy, been to Germany, was in Switzerland, never been to France. Never been to France, though. Gently roll yourself up and do my favorite yogi takeout. Do a yogi pat down. Pat out those legs. Bring a little light from that stagnant pose. All right, we're going to go for the gusto. We're going to do full splits now. So open up as best as you can or as comfortable. Bring up a little. And fold forward in any amount. So want your toes up to the sky. Gonna get deeper. Just holding it here. Oh yeah. If this is uncomfortable, you can grab your blanket, chair, and you can sit on it, lift up your hips, tilt yourself forward to get deeper in a pose. So making sure your toes are pointing to the sky and just breathe. Just breathe. The seven. I would love to play music, but you know the rules of YouTube. You'd be surprised. I like the music though. When I teach class. I really like. I get compliments on my playlist. It's old school, new school. You'll hear from Schoolboy Q to Luther Vandross. Then you'll get a little bit of Rage and Machine. Yeah, your girl is everywhere. Having a good time too. Always having a good time. Oh. And just melt into the pose. Use your breath. Using that ujjayi breath going into the belly, exhaling, slowing it down, bringing your breath in control while you easily melt into these poses. Using that heat, that fire, and ruha to get us nice through our breath and our movement. Just being in a stagnant yin position. Yin meaning holding the pose for like about 3 to 5 minutes and really feeling the benefit of the stretch. So noticing everything like, oh my God, I can feel my little muscles. Your muscles are unwinding, they're like a cable, they're tight. And when you sit in it and just relax your mind, relax your breath, you can gently unwind and make them a little bit more flexible, a little bit more malleable. Get deep. All right, go ahead, lift yourself up. Go ahead, shake it all out. Point your toes away, point them to yourself. Point them away, point them towards yourself. Switch our direction here. Go onto your hands and knees. Take that, we'll start with the left. Since I'm towards you, we'll start with the left. So take that left knee, bring it in between your hands. Take that other foot behind. Oh, actually, no. This will be your right because you see me? Yeah, it's your right. Sorry, my bad. Your right knee because I'm same way as you. Shifting that other foot back, sitting down on your hips. So this is where you are. Stay there. We're going to do pigeon. I'm going to take, now I just shift my hips to the side so I can open up my foot. So I can roll back on up. And you can keep your foot right there. Or you can move your foot a little bit out of the range of motion in your hip. Bring your hips a little bit leveled. Go ahead. If not, if you need blocks, go ahead and use them. Or you can lift up your right butt cheek to sit in it to keep your hips nice and level as you see. As I got that block up on my butt cheek. And just go where you're able to. And shift move myself up forward. Here we go. Definitely getting a stretch in your hips. In pigeon pose. You won't hold it too long, but we'll be strong. You can lower down on your knees. You can be up if you like, or you can do this, do a full pigeon if you want. And grab the back foot if you like. Ooh. Really get into it. There we go. Going too much. Here I am. My God, that's too much. Yes, I do it more. My back was like, plus my back. All right, let it go. If you are up on your hip, drop that block. Shift your hips back. Take that left leg to meet the right. Shake it out. Cross your ankles. Roll yourself forward. Pop that hip up. Look at you do. Roll forward. Look at you on the other side. Then we'll take our left knee in between our hands. Take our right foot. Oh, sitting back. You can take a block. Stay here. Modification. Your hips can't get level. It's corner right. Make adjustments. Yeah, I have to shift my hips back and then shift around and go back down. I gotta go around the block. It's corner right for me. And it's comfortable for me because I got that dunk, so I got to make adjustments. Just saying. Just saying. I know it works for my body. You do yoga as long as I have, and you figure out, yeah, what works for your body. If you want, you can grab that back foot. Bring my other foot closer. Let's go up. Ooh, yeah. Nice deep stretch. And you can keep it down low level wherever you are. I need a little bit more stretch. Oh, I know tomorrow we'll be doing push-ups and I'm lifting up those weights. I know I got sculpt class tomorrow. I'm going push-ups and lift the weights. By Tuesday, I think I'll be, somewhere else. Dropping it. I'm going to shift my hips to the left. Bring that right foot in front. Bring that left. A nice little yogi shake out. Going to plant the right foot and the left foot in the mat. And gently roll down to the ground. Bringing both knees into my chest. Rolling from side to side. Dropping both knees over to the left. Taking my right hand to the right. We're going to do goalposts. Stretch everything out. You can cross your legs if you want to, a little deeper. Can't make it, use a block. Keep your hips a little level. Go ahead, bring both knees up. And go ahead, drop your knees over to the back. Taking the left hand behind you, stretching all the way out. Or goalpost arms, whatever. Stretch it out. Oh, stretching. Deep breathing. That's all the other part of the stretch. Love it. Bring both knees up. Take your feet same size as your yoga mat. And do a nice gentle windshield wipers for your knees from side to side. Already get that in. Oh, work. All right, let's do banana pose. Stretch up both legs out. Take your right foot to the right corner of your yoga mat. Take your left foot, cross it over top of your right. Take your right hand to the right corner of your yoga mat. Take your left hand on top of your right. And we do banana pose here on the left. Stretching everything out. Get a nice deep stretch and keep your head nice and neutral. Don't move your neck around to the ground all around. Keep it nice and neutral. Look it up. Close your eyes and rest. Ease into your arms. Oh, then uncross your legs. Uncross your right foot to the right. Your left foot to the left corner of your mat. Right foot on top of your left. Left hand to the left corner of the mat. Right hand. Banana pose on the right side here. Just breathe. Keeping your hip nice and neutral. Stretching everything kind of look like that. On the opposite side here. Just go ahead and untwist yourself. Bring both feet to your yoga mat. Please hip widths apart. Bring both legs up to the sky. Legs to touch. Legs up against the wall. Having that blood to your heart chamber. Stirring something up. Resetting your body. Letting your blood to your just helping it out. Recirculate that blood through your body. Restarting your body. Mixing the blood. That's what we like to do. Go ahead, bring both knees into the chest. Hold in here. You can, if you want to, you can roll your knees to one side, then roll your knees to the opposite side. Plant both feet to the ground. Go ahead, stretch out both legs. We're going to take a mini meditation here to Savasana. Your feet release, hip width apart. Palm open up, palms facing up to the sky. And just breathe here. Breathe out, bring your breath down to your own breath. Taking your time back with your body, make any adjustments or any other poses you need to do to get nice and comfortable. Just feel. Plant your left foot into the mat, plant your right foot in the mat. Gently windshield wipe your knees from side to side. Bring both knees into your chest. Drop your knees over to the right or left side. And gently bring yourself up. One vertebra. Sitting up, we're going to do a meditation here. Make yourself nice and comfortable. Bring both hands to heart center for a second. Or open up both your palms to receive all the goodness with your meditation. Just breathe it in silence. All right, bringing both hands together. Hands the heart center. We say namaste. Namaste is an East Indian Sanskrit, which means the God in me bows down in honor of the God in you. I want to say thank you so much for liking, subscribing, sharing, and commenting. I don't have mine. I will have to edit that and put the whole thing in. But it's live, so I might know better. Oh my God. Probably not. Thank you so much for showing up. Hopefully you enjoyed this practice. I will be uploading another practice week. I'm going to try to load at least 2 videos a week. Doing one, we'll see. Either I'm doing live on Saturday or Sunday, or I'm going to just keep your notifications on. Your girls will surprise you. All right. Bring both hands up to the sky. I know we said namaste already. Bring both hands to hearts. Whew. Oh, namaste to you. Have a beautiful, lovely Sunday. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. All right, I'm going to get close. My closer, Mr. DeVille. Bye, my beautiful people. Peace.